Hello, I'm Natasha Romanoff, the Black Widow. Today I will be reading you from a book called Babushka's Doll. The lady who wrote this book is Russian American. I grew up in Russia and then I moved to America later on when I was older. I want to read to you today this book because it tells a lot about the Russian culture, and the main character of the story is Natasha, like me. But it's not about me, we just both have the same name. So, I hope you enjoy Babushka's Doll by Patricia Polacco. It wasn't that Natasha was truly a naughty child, she just never understood why she had to wait for things. Babushka, Natasha said, for in Russian, Babushka means grandmother. Please stop doing the laundry and push me in the swing. My darling child, Babushka said, I have to do the laundry first. Would you like to help me? No, said Natasha. I want to go on the swing now. Aren't you finished yet? I want to go for a ride in the goat cart. My precious, Babushka said, I must hang up these clothes while the sun is still shining. But the sun will be shining all day. I want to go now, Babushka. Take me. Babushka went to feed the goats. Natasha followed. But I'm hungry too, Babushka. My stomach is making noises. I want to eat now. Don't be selfish, darling, said Babushka. These poor creatures need to be fed. They cannot fix their own lunch. Now I am finished, said Babushka, and now we will have lunch. She took a kettle down from the high shelf. Natasha looked at the shelf where the kettle had been, and there was a little doll she had never seen before. Is that your doll, Babushka? She asked. Yes, dear. It was my doll when I was a little girl like you. Did you play with her all the time? Asked Natasha. No, my dear. I played with her only once. Only once. I have finished my soup now, said Natasha. May I hold the little doll just for a while? Babushka got the doll down from the high shelf. Yes. It is just the right time for you to play with her, said Babushka. She handed the doll to Natasha. I am going to the store for groceries, she said. You may play with the doll until I get back. As soon as the door closed behind Natasha's grandmother, something happened. The little doll began to move. She jumped to her feet and did a little dance. For a moment, Natasha was a bit frightened. But then the doll called, Come on, Tasha, let's go and play. Natasha and the doll ran and ran until Natasha could run no more. As soon as Natasha sat down to catch her breath, the doll said, Get up, Tasha, you get up now. I want to play. I'll swing you on the swing, Natasha said. Whee! The doll squealed. Push harder! I want to go higher! Natasha pushed the doll higher and higher, but soon she grew tired. Don't stop, Tasha! Cried the doll. Don't stop! I want you to swing me higher! I'll take you for a ride in the goat cart, Natasha said. Oh, goody, Tasha! The doll chirped. And don't you slow down! You better keep going as long as I want. Do you hear me? As long as I want. Soon Natasha couldn't lead the goat cart any longer. I have to stop, said Natasha. I need to rest. Now I want to eat, said the doll. Poor Natasha was very tired, but she tried her best to make the little doll lunch. Babushka's doll spilled the tea. She sloshed the soup from her spoon. She flung the noodles over her head, and then she pounded her fist in a mess and laughed and laughed. Suddenly, she stopped laughing and started to scream. My dress, Tasha, is all dirty. I want you to wash it. You wash it right now. Natasha washed the little dress and hung it on the line. Then she ironed it and put it on the doll. You didn't do it right, said the doll. My dress is all wrinkled. And Natasha began to cry. I'm just a little girl, she said between sobs. I wish you were just a doll. My darling girl, a voice called out. Why are you crying, my precious child? Babushka, sobbed Natasha. Your little doll came to life and she was very naughty. All she wanted me to do was work. She never let me rest. She made me iron her dress. I don't even know how. I'm just a little girl. There, Babushka said. You must have had a bad dream. Maybe, said Natasha. Her grandmother smiled and held Natasha closer. From now on, you can play with the little doll anytime you want. No, thank you, Babushka, said Natasha. Once is enough. Babushka picked up the little doll and put her back on the high shelf. It looks like you have had quite a day, she said softly. The little doll gave Babushka a wink and then went back to being just a doll. And Natasha turned out to be quite nice after all. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story, and just remember, even though we're going through this crazy time together, to be patient and kind to everyone that you love, because they love you even if they're doing something else at the moment. I hope that you all stay safe and wash your hands. Bye!
Hey there! Hope you loved our story time with Black Widow. We want to give an extra special shout out to Liz, who's 11. If you want to feature in our next video, check out the link below and check out our shout outs. Until then, you can also subscribe to our channel, you can like our video, and you can even hit the bell so you can see all of our videos as soon as they come out. You can also check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Kids Can Cosplay, or you can even check out our Kids Can Cosplay website at kidscancosplay.org. Until then, we'll see you next time. Bye.